streets outside, she says, stay with me. Beautiful girl, stay with me. Beautiful girl, stay with me. Do you wanna go home?
Michael didn't really have much of a private life. He'd go out to a club or something, there'd be photographers or, you know.
I don't know, I think it'd make your life a misery if you're doing everything because people are watching. I mean, you've got to be honest with yourself, you know, there's no reason to be a hypocrite. You know, a lot of people are out there saying they do stuff and doing the opposite.
I think, and that is, there's a lot of people in the music business who paint the portrait of themselves as being dangerous, you know, who live life to the max, living on the edge type personalities that dress in a dangerous fashion and all this sort of stuff. But they're all actors. He was real.
I'm searching. I am not alone. I am searching. Please show me some. I am searching. I am not alone. I am searching. Please show me some.
It doesn't matter how much you think you know someone. There's always what you see and there's what you don't see with somebody. And there's things in there that I know there's little jigsaw pieces that I can never quite put into place.
I am searching. Oh, please show me.
And when he finally actually settled down, it was just really, really, really nice to see him actually really relax.
In the dark of night, by my side. In the dark of night, by my side. I wish you were. I wish you were. Here comes the clown. His face is a wall. No window, no air at all.
I think there just comes a point where you suddenly, the games, certain games, the defenses that you have, or whatever they may be, the characters that you kind of take on in these sort of situations fall away. And you just have two people and they're honest and they just say what they want to say to each other.
By my side, in the dark of night, by my side. I wish you were, I wish you were.
You have to comprehend the power of the differences in the sexes. And I used to think that there was no difference, and in my wise old age, I've really discovered that there is, in some ways, vast differences, and they take a while to understand. It's unfathomable.
Kill the pain you feel. Kill the pain you feel.
Much tougher to go to the Pizza Hut with 3 kids and their friends than it is to go down to the pub and get through a pub brawl, as far as I'm concerned. You know, so it's, you got to be a real man.
I think there was a certain element of Michael that felt that he would always get through it and come out on top in the end, you know. And I think that there was just certain elements of his life that he couldn't get on top of, and that's what really bugged him.
We all have our wilderness years, whether it's drugs, alcohol, lack of fame, whatever.
The man understood emotional human depth in how to convey that and communicate it. What astounded me with him was that a lot of people would get a pencil and paper and they would write out how they feel, and then they'd go back with the eraser and they'd rub out, no, I don't think so. The amazing thing with him, it used to shock me sometimes, he'd write a set of lyrics and he'd never go back. It just came out exactly like his thoughts. The thing was, what you saw was really exactly what he was thinking.
I find it very hard to talk about lyrics or what I'm trying to say in lyrics, because the work that goes into them is really all I want to say. The way I sing them and how they're written at the time is really how I want to communicate that. They're basically sort of moral songs, you know. They're songs about, you know, being good to each other, taking care of each other. They're love songs, but not in the sense of, they're not trite, you know. They're very passionate.
Look at all that shines. Baby's down the world and she knows it. If your spirit is running, why don't we make it rain like we used to? We run, we hide, we wait, want the good life. Oh, sure, you're right. This ain't the good life. I'm wasted.
As far as we're concerned, Elegantly Wasted, you know, as a release and what we still had planned to do with it, we'll still go ahead with. I mean, we had always planned to release the next single, which is Searching, which, funnily enough, is one of Michael's favourite songs on the album.
I am searching. I am not alone.
I'm sure more than ever he'd want that to be seen and to be heard by people.
Yeah.
Please show me some. Have we lost direction? Wash thy hands of blood. I'm in need of sensation. Is there more to this love?
He was really enjoying performing again. He'd gotten through the, you know, how big a superstar or how big a pop star and all the negative press, etc. And he, like the rest of us, was really enjoying being what he is.
What she once believed her, she was not alone. Oh, yeah. If you could face the pain, I could do the same. It will be clear tomorrow, but would it start? But would it start again?
He was real. Like, he really did. It doesn't matter whether we were being a band or not. He was always doing something extraordinary.
He just really enjoyed life. He really enjoyed living life.
It's motor running, head on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way, born to be